the island shrine of the Shadowmen, who worship storms and mourn the dead, where the storm beasts fly above and the souls of the dead inhabit empty skeletons to move about freely, awaits the undying soul of a great blade master who stands guard before the corpse of his fallen comrade, forever waiting for his resurrection to wield his magical sword once again. That sword is the Crescent Falchion. Hey guys, Ashen1 here, and welcome to this Demon's Souls remake video. In this video we are going to get the Crescent Falchion as soon as we possibly can. So if you like my content, please subscribe, I really appreciate it, and let's get straight into it. The first thing we need to do is simply head over to World 4 as soon as we have access to the 5 worlds. You'll be happy to know that despite coming straight to World 4, you can do this without even having to level up. It may depend on what class you are, but all we actually have to do is clear out a few skeletons and we have immediate access to the Crescent Falchion at the very beginning of World 4. The skeletons that you need to defeat can be quite aggressive, they can be intimidating, but they open themselves up to backstabs, which can be done very easily. The trick is not to pull more than one, only ever fight one at a time and you should be absolutely fine. Now you could try running through, but that is a game of stamina management and it is very, very hard as they roll quite fast after you, and if you do run out of stamina they will catch up, they will stun you and you probably will die. Once you have defeated the 2 skeletons on the steps, you want to take out the archer, but just angle the camera so that you can see up the steps, because when you come this far you will pull one of the skeletons from the top of the steps. So just bring him back down and take him on one-on-one. With the skeletons down, all you need to do then is come through the fog gate at the top of the steps and turn left, come down this corridor here, which is booby-trapped. As you can see, there's a pressure plate on the floor here. So just get the shield up or move to the sides. After the 3 arrows have passed, come through the rest of the corridor and turn left, where we will face the final challenge before we can get the Crescent Falchion. All that stands between us now and the Crescent Falchion is this red-eyed knight, but as you can see, he does have some predictable moves which can be backstabbed. But if you've come here straight away and you want this sword as early as possible and you haven't been leveling up like I haven't here, he can be very, very troublesome. I had my shield up there and the HUD is turned off, but if you could see my health, I'm almost dead, and that was with the shield up. So, he is predictable, you can bait some of his attacks, but one simple tiny mistake and he will absolutely punish you for it. So, you can just run through and loot the item from the corpse, but if you are still having trouble, there is an easy way to get around him. Simply snipe him from down here. Now if you come up against the wall, maybe swing your sword a little bit just to get him angry. As he jumps down, you can just sprint all the way up and around and get the sword without having to worry about him being there. And he walks very, very slowly, so he isn't chasing me. Just be careful of the trap in here again. And basically he has so much cool swagger that he's never ever going to catch up with you, and you can just pick up the sword nice and easily. So let's have a look at the Crescent Falchion. This example here I'm showing you the +5, so it's maxed out. So between physical and magical attack you're looking at 340 altogether. Now this is great for your first playthrough, and you'll notice that it actually scales with magic. So this sword is absolutely fantastic for a mage build. It's really great to have this as a melee weapon, but that doesn't mean you can't have it for any other build, because what's great about this sword is that it causes bleed damage, so it actually has damage over time effect on it as well. So this is fantastic. When you hit an enemy 3 or 4 times, the vast majority of the enemies in the game, you then have damage over time, which makes fighting tougher enemies easier, and it's really, really handy when you fight enemies like Black Phantoms. And there we have it guys, so enjoy your new sword, I'm sure it will come in handy. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Stay safe.